1:30 and the clock runs. We're in the third period. Beck in motion. Smithson keeps and then pitches to Beck.
Pitch out to Jackson Beck.
Caden Anderson with the tackle, but not still a 6-yard gain by Beck. That one's gone for 9 yards and 6 yards, and they've only run it twice.
Second down and 5 for the Rams.
There's your SC Needham Jewelers middle of the block sign of the clock. SC Needham Jewelers, where Northern Utah gets engaged. Any young men looking to, and one young woman out there looking to marry any of Levon's kids. He's trying to marry them all off right now.
I've only got one daughter left.
All at once. You got that son, he's 13, he's old enough to get married.
Sure, down in Colorado City.
Catch made by Malcolm Card Turner. 6 yards and a first down.
I actually think my second son-in-law did go to SC Needham Jewelers. Good choice.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's a local, so he knew better.
Tell him Levon sent you. He might kick you out of the store if you tell him Levon sent you.
They'll charge you a friendship fee.
Here's the pitch to Homa. Oh! I don't know, that might have been Dahl that just walloped Homa for a 2-yard loss.
Nice tackle in there by Caden Anderson. Loss of 2 on the play.
Let's see who that is, gets in the backfield and pops him. That's Dahl through the block.
And then Caden Anderson finished him off, 2nd and 12. Couple of play fakes, Smithson in trouble. Steps forward and then out of bounds as the clock hit zeros. Logan takes a 28-7 lead into the 4th period.
Ball marked at the 46-yard line, so it'll be 3rd and 5 when we come back to start the 4th quarter.
This is a 68 Buick Skylark, and we're just working on the lights. This is a 92 Toyota Corolla, and we're just putting in a new alternator. This is a 97 Pontiac Transport, and we've had the whole motor apart, putting in new intake manifold gaskets.
For all your automotive needs, big or small, see A1 Automotive.
Start the 4th quarter, Logan with a 21-point lead. They exploded for 14 points there in that 2nd period. Here's the pitch to Homa. Homa can't get to the edge. It's Dahl again.
Well, we're having a serious debate up here during our breaks as to who is going to get the Angie's Clean the Sink coupon and the Sports Academy Racket Club Most Valuable Player t-shirt.
You got about 3 of them because Dahl, that's a big play. He made that huge play to strip Smithson of the ball.
Well, so far it's got to be Dahl or Hartman or Thompson.
Those are the 3 we've talked about.
Nelson's playing a great game.
4th and 6, you're down by 3 scores. Might as well go for it.
This is momentum shifter.
Smithson, a lot of room to run. Waited and waited and waited until all the defensive secondary had cleared out, and then he took off. Heads up play.
Smart. Well, you could see that one coming as soon as that sea of green opened up in front of him.
25-yard run by Smithson.
I think he enjoys getting flushed out of the pocket. Just means he's going to get a chance to pick up some good yards.
He's back to throw again. Down the sidelines, got a man. It's Weaver. Weaver.
Pass complete to Justin
head over heels down to the 8.
Inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, urgency coming from the Rams sideline now, knowing they're down by 3 scores with 10:47 to go in this game. This is where the defense has just got to refocus, play your game.
88 yards. First and goal from the 8. Smithson looking for an opening. He's got it. Touchdown, Highland.
Scores a touchdown for the Rams.
Just like that.
The Rams aren't done. 23 carries, 148 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Anthony Smithson, the senior quarterback.
Boy, his first step is so deceiving, the defenders cannot get a helmet on him.
They get it down late, and Logan blocks it. Now instead of a 2-score game, you need a 2-point conversion on one of them. 28-13, Logan.
So, Dad, you know Wendy's is dedicated to using fresh beef that's never been frozen?
No.
I mean, do you realize what kind of commitment that takes? I mean, they vowed to something, and they continue to deliver on that promise.
I never said I'd buy you a car for graduation.
A promise is only good if it's kept. Wendy's hot and juicy hamburgers are made with fresh, never frozen beef. That's a promise. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's.
Lone Peak 21, Northridge 14. We're just discussing the 5A playoffs.
That one's over.
Over.
All right, Highland. Are they going to kick that onside? Yes.
Oh, gosh.
You hate that, huh?
I really, really hate that.
Well, they can still do it. Just spread everybody out. Now they're Logan's bringing everybody up but Artist. And they
Offsides.
Flag on the play.
kick the onside kick, and yep,
Offsides.
Highland was
Ball against
offside.
The Rams.
See, that's, I don't think the sight kick works. I think you just need to do it. Just do it or don't.
That one's like having your foot stuck on in the railroad tracks when they all do that. You got 11 guys bearing down on you, and that ball's slow rolling towards you. It's like, if it gets here, I got to get on that. All you hope is that it doesn't go the whole 10 yards.
Well, if you're the offensive player, you can get out in front of that 10 yards and cover, but you just better dang well cover.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yep, because if you touch it, it's live. They're just going to kick it this time. It's kind of a roller back to Artist. Artist snowed under
That's full
the
Artist
31-yard
return.
line.
Ball's at the 31-yard line. First to count Grizzlies.
Chase Nelson and one of the Rams having some words. It was Chase Nelson and Will Nielsen having some words. Here's that Smithson touchdown.
And he is slippery like the fish, like you mentioned. If that wasn't the reason he got that nickname, it will be now.
It was an interesting little exchange between Nielsen and Nelson out there, because they yapped and jawed at each other, and then Nelson pointed at the scoreboard and ran off the field. A little shovel back to Schmidt when he got to the edge.
He's got to stay
keep him in bounds. Yeah.
Well, here's the problem with the Logan offense. They're such a good passing offense, and really their biggest rushing threat is DJ Nelson. You got to be able to run the ball effectively and protect this lead now up by just over 2 scores, depending on how you look at
15
it.
points. 4 carries, 35 yards for Schmidt. He's got 2 catches for 12 yards. And Thompson has been the big target, 71 yards, 4 catches and a touchdown.
Nelson tripped up by
submarine
number 50.
under, loses a couple.
Quincy Clark.
Quincy Clark, number 50. He's a
Loss of 3. It'll be
5'10",
third down and 10.
245-pound senior. Sneaks in there and drops him.
Well, on the sideline. There's Coach Favero behind him, and you can't see it. Latu Pani, 5'10", 293-pound lineman, a starter. He's not in there.
Yep.
And he's on the sideline. He looks hurt. Nelson going for Artist. He's wide open.
Hold the ball, son.
He just about put it on the ground, didn't he?
Down to the 41-yard line of the Highland Rams. First and 10.
The receivers at Logan just get so excited to get down the field that sometimes they forget to tuck it away. And you can see him right here at the end of this play, kind of waving it out there, and he doesn't see the backside defender coming after him.
28 yards. Nelson almost to 300. He's got 296. Schmidt changes sides, and he's going to lead block. He misses his block.
Nelson dives forward about the 38.
3 yards for Nelson on that, and he's up to 60 yards on 20 carries.
Well, it's positive yardage, and clock still runs. Under 9 minutes now. This is exactly the way we expected this game to go, though, with
second down and
basically a dogfight, great defense, two different but fun offenses to watch.
Nelson's thrown for 3 touchdowns, 296 yards at 15 of 25. For a little bit, Highland had him stymied, but he's kind of broken out of that here in the latter part of that third period and here in this fourth. Nelson spins. Ooh, he took another tough hit.
Boy, that spin move is setting you up to get rocked.
Like he's marking down at about the
6 yards.
Card Turner, number 9 for Highland, gets up slow, holding his arm as well.
31 for the Grizzlies.
This spin right here, if you spin into a hit, ooh, it hurts bad. And that didn't feel so good either. They're kind of piling on there. They got to pay attention to that. Another flag.
Somebody had too many guys on the field. Looks like Highland.
Illegal substitution.
8, 10, 11. And one just ran off.
Hey, one ran and hid.
5-yard
and that was third down.
Grizzly first down.
Logan was 2 of 6 at the half on third downs, while they're now 6 of 10. So they are 4 for 4 on their last few third downs, including that one, but that was by penalty.
They'll take it.
8:04 to play. Even if Logan comes away with nothing but even if Logan comes away with nothing and runs some clock, it just makes it that much tougher on Highland. And you're under 8 minutes with the clock running now. Logan not in any hurry.
Nelson's going to watch that back, judge, and he starts counting now.
Now they're bringing a couple of linebackers. Nelson's got his man. Artist inside the 15.
Reception. Inside the 15. Another Grizzly first down. The ball be marked at the 13.
14 yards.
Logan.
Well, the thing that has changed in this fourth quarter, the third and fourth quarter for Logan, is Highland's not getting nearly the pressure they had early.
And they were doing it with 3 guys.
Yeah, I just think they're gassed.
310 yards now for Nelson to the end zone, and this one's picked.
And the ball intercepted.
Hung that one up there. They were looking for Johnny Luke, trying to get the mismatch, and Nelson just threw it a little short.
Trying to use Johnny Luke's athleticism, but if it's short, it's short. I don't care how far you can jump in there if you don't have position. You can't get it. You see in the replay, he just kind of lofts that up there.
Pulled the string on it a little, didn't he?
Yep.
If you throw that anywhere, and he knows it, if you throw it anywhere, you want to throw it a little long.
You
don't want to throw it short, because you're trying to utilize your 6'3" receiver. And that one, he just pulled the string on it a little bit.
And that has not worked out well for Logan. Thompson stole an interception earlier for a touchdown.
Smithson looks for the edge, gets there, gets a little bit of a gain, and then a penalty flag comes in on top of it.
Seriously? We've been seeing Nelson get pounded like that all day, and they're going to call a late hit over there.
Well, unless he had a hold of his face mask. Let's see.
That's true. Let's see if it is a face mask or a personal foul.
Personal foul.